Appreciate it. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Cubster. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Lorraine, love. I don't know who sent the... Oh, Gemma. Thank you, Gemma. Hi, Gillian. Do you like it, Ginger Josh? Yeah, because I've got a Polar White Labrador called Freya. So I wanted something Nordic. And I thought Asa was a nice name. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Floss. Good evening, Kirsty. Good evening, Andrea. A Misfits mascot. Absolutely. Hang on. Oh, no, it's all right, Lady Farr. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've got... thank you, Feisty Feline. Thank you. Hi, Tori. Yeah, it's Asa. A with a little circle at the top. S-A. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so evening K. Really? Oh dear. Hi, Bernie. Oh, do you, Mama B? Winnie, Winston and Walter. Oh, hey, Blue. This is true. I hadn't thought of that, Catherine. Hey, Soph May. Thank you, Mandy, love. Thank you, Kay. No, I haven't started yet. I'm still saying hi. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Nessa. Hi, Gemma. Is everybody okay? I know. Oh, I wondered if you would come in. You ask questions, you do, bad. Is it Liza? Hi, Lisa. Evening, Mel. Hi, Faith. Hi, Hells. You all right? Hi, Hayley. Hey, Cass. I did wonder. I know. I just saw Bad Liza and I just thought. Hi, Andy. Hi, White Lady. Yeah. It's been. I know you are, darling. I know. Good morning, Faye. Oh, congratulations, Claire. Hi, Claire. Right. So, thank you. So, where do I begin? Okay, we'll begin with the person that's doing all the AI. Are you having fun? Is mostly what I want to know. Are you enjoying yourself? Is it a good laugh? Are you having a bit of a giggle? Yeah? You're doing something productive, at least, aren't you? Instead of hiding. Oh no, wait. No, you are hiding, aren't you? Silly me. Because of course you're not going to put your actual face on TikTok, are you? Because that would be... Oh no, we can't do that. We have to hide, don't we? Unlike, obviously, myself. So I thought I would congratulate you on being productive. It's been entertaining, not gonna lie. Yeah. Keep going, because my followers are going up, which is nice, because it means I reach more people. Also, please know that part of the awareness community, and I know that's going to come as a shock to no one, but we have ways of doing things, let's say. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Esther. When I say ways of doing things, I mean ways of... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I know. Tracking. Yeah, I know. I was shocked to learn that. So there's that. And then there's the obvious, which we're not really going to take this route because, you know, what a waste of time. But we could. We could go down the harassment and bullying route if you want. I don't mind doing that, but I'd rather not, you know, because the police have got enough to do, and they certainly will have enough to do very shortly. So you crack on, keep doing what you're doing, and I don't know, there's an expression, isn't there? F around and find out. Okay, superb. Secondly, evening, Yogi. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, Inked Mum. Second thing, thank you, Lorraine, love. Thank you, Les. Oh, yes. Hi, Naomi, love. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Sunny Signs. So, the other thing is, I thought I'd speak to those people that keep calling me obsessed. Why am I so obsessed? Why can't you just leave her alone? Oh, it's an AI of me in various, guises. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, Jean's Sausages, something. Yeah, of course you can, Vicky. So, to those people, I think that would be possibly Sophie Bailey and most definitely Corey Wilde. We need to leave them alone, do we? Thank you, Bad Liza. Thank you. So yeah, why don't I leave them alone? I don't know. It could have something to do with the fact that one of their biggest gifters today was wearing school uniform in their profile picture because, funnily enough, they go to school. Well, you do realise that Elphaba has got that property based on a lie. No? Oh, okay. So they lied to get that property, and they're currently in that property for free. I know. And if either of you are paying tax, you're paying for it. Also, there's a mother, evening Turvy family, there's a mother and daughter, or baby next door, who are being subjected to noise, ridiculous times of the day and night. So yeah, there's that. There's the fact that the outer door key code, with it being some of those units being supported housing, the outer door key code, yeah, the one that keeps the building safe and the residents safe, yeah, that one. Elphaba's given out to, well, just about everybody who don't live there. I know. If that doesn't do it for you, they're taking rugs in the property when they've got a cat who potentially could have access to those rugs and well, you know what rugs do to animals, or maybe you don't. I don't know. I've had to find out and it's not good. What else? We could talk about the amount of money that they're bringing in and not declaring, even though they're on universal credit. I'm assuming, allegedly. We could talk about all the, what was it you said, Corey? That, oh, I know they've said they've had a few things. Oh, they still are. No, they still are. So they're adding to what they had, and they're using it to game the system, would be one way of putting it. The latest being mental health. Yeah, so they're using the mental health card. And they're also using the fact that they are trans and saying that they've changed their name by Depol, allegedly. So, yeah, allegedly there's a lot of things going on, allegedly. So, yeah, that's why. That's why I'm not going to be leaving it alone anytime soon. Because I believe that when you try to allegedly game the system, that you should be facing the consequences of those actions should you be found guilty of gaming the system. Yeah, I'm one of those really irritating people that believes in doing the right thing. Oh well. So yeah, not actually going to stop. But thank you for your input and your advice. I almost took it. No, I didn't. Just saying. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out because I do love it when people tell me what I should be doing. I love it. I do. Honestly, it's funny. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Ellie. So what else was there? Thank you, Fairy. Thank you, Ellie. So I wanted to tell you what I'd done today. Shall I tell you what my productive day has been today? It's been really good, actually. I made a phone call and a follow-up email to Enfield Council, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing with the other council that Elphaba was under tomorrow. So they've been told about a tenant who potentially and allegedly could be occupying a property that they maybe shouldn't be in. So that's happened. You're listening, Elphaba, because I know you're not on live, love. You had a busy day, have you? Oh, gone outside, have we? Gone shopping, have you? You sure your mental health hasn't prevented you from leaving the property? That's good. What else have I done? Oh, yes. I'm fair. I am. I don't just target the one person. I also target the alleged enabler. So what I've done, because I know what you're doing, I've contacted your housing association. Because you know there's rules, isn't there? And allegedly, potentially, possibly, you might be in breach of them. I know. I was shocked. Can you imagine how shocked I was? So, and there's things I know, you see, and they made me very unhappy. They did. And an unhappy Joe is a productive Joe. Do you know what I mean? So I got very busy today. Very, very busy. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Olivia. And I'm telling you this. I'm quite happy to tell you all of this because I know that you're going to scramble now, aren't you? Thank you, Mama. You're going to scramble behind the scenes, aren't you? And you're going to go, aren't you? And I just wanted to say, relax, take a load off, have a seat, because all the evidence has already been gathered. We've already got it. Thank you, Riri. Thank you, Fennec. We've already got the evidence. It's already in a file, so you can't undo what you've already done. So chill. You know, have another drink, have a cup of tea, put your feet up, yeah, while you can, and know that it's all been done. It's all sorted. So just thank you, Marcus. Just exactly have another buzzball. Yeah, just relax. Yeah, just chill. Sleep well, knowing that all this information has already been passed over. I know. Organised, that's me. Organised. So what else have I been doing today? Oh yeah, I was looking into the whole, I don't know, I got curious today, I did. And I was going through the internet conducting, you know, like Google searches and stuff, and it was really fascinating. And one of the things I looked at was fraud. I know. Did you know there's loads of different kinds? I had no idea myself. I had no idea. And there was this one where, you know, you could get things that you weren't entitled to. I know. So I also Googled detectives, you know, of the private variety. And I looked at their cost. I did. Because I thought, oh, I wonder where all that's gone. And then I did some maths. Well, I can't take credit for this, actually. My friend helped me do some maths. The mods are on it. So we did some maths, and actually, it hadn't actually. Do you know what? You are not helping. What are you trying to do? This doesn't help anybody, does it? You're making Elphaba a victim. Why? Why would you do that? It is utterly pathetic. Thank you. Thank you, Chucky. Yeah, I know. Yeah, not only are you making them a victim, you are also potentially causing harm to the other people in that building.
Hello.
Hello.
It won't let me put it as a comment, but I was just going to say to everybody else in the chat, don't click on their comment and at them back to reply to them, because it reposts the profile name when you do that. And we can't mute that unless we mute you, and we don't want to obviously mute everybody out the live. So please don't reply to them, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I'm assuming they're not on a live yet.
No, but I am keeping an eye.
Okie dokie. All right, lovely. Yeah, I made that mistake the other day, clicking on it to say something, and then I realised I'd just done it again. You are actually putting the people who are in that building in danger. You absolute idiots. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You are pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Right? And all that will happen... No, don't worry. All that will happen is that I'll just put the live on private. And you won't get in. Okay? I don't know who it is. Oh, it absolutely is a troll account. Putting addresses in the live. I don't care how you feel about Elphaba or any other creator that you dislike, right? I don't care. Absolutely nobody should be doxxed on this platform. Absolutely nobody. Right? Oh, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them, right? So I'll say to you, hi Susan, I'll say to you, hi Janine, and I will say to Elphaba, right? We do not stand for doxing here. Right? I have your address. I would never put it on a public platform. Right? From me to you, I will never do that to you. Because I believe everybody should have a safe space. Right? Do I believe that you belong in your safe space? Absolutely not. But I tell you what I do believe, and that is that every person in your building deserves to be safe. Right? Which is why, and I don't want to put you at danger. I don't want to put you at risk. Absolutely not. What I want is for you to be accountable for what you're doing, right? What I need is for you to have consequences for your actions. Good evening. Okay? But what I won't stand for, and nobody I know, none of the mods, none of my friends, nobody will stand for, is doxing you. So whilst you've got your minions running around making AIs, trying to find people's addresses and all the other things that you do, trying to get people to report and all that stuff, right? I'll stand on business and I'll do the right thing. And I'm not getting anybody to make any AI of you. And I'm not getting anyone to do anything, right, against you. Against your actions, absolutely the right way. But against you personally, not happening. Right? In fact, B or someone, can you put that entire address into the banned words? And that way they just can't get in, can they? Thank you, Louise. Thank you. Thank you, B. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, I don't care. I don't care about the AIs, honestly. I really don't. If that's all you've got, all you're telling me with the AI is that I'm getting to you. Yeah? That I am getting to you. Thank you, Marcus. To you, to your queen or whoever it is, right? I'm annoying you. I'm getting under your skin. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Because it means I'm doing my job. I'm doing exactly what I said I would do. Right, okay. I'm doing exactly what I said I would do, and I'm getting to you. And so the more you churn out, yeah, the more you put out, what do you think it does to me? Do you think I sit there and cry? No. I laugh. Because it's an absolute confirmation. You may as well put, stop it, Joe. It's working. Thank you, Katrina. Yeah? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Okay? Sad. That is so sad. So sad. Any awareness page, thank you, any awareness page, right, would never dox anyone. Thank you. We wouldn't dox anyone. Right? It's not what we do. Yeah, Nini, we're trying. The mods are all over it, bless them. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get very close to your end game. Yeah? Which is where we're at. Very close to the end game, aren't we? Thank you for the treasure box, Mr. DeGaff. Oh, it's under a minute. Brilliant. Yeah, you're panicking, aren't you? You're panicking. The time to panic was weeks ago. Right? Bear with. Thank you, Lorraine. Do you mean restart? Oh, they're absolutely panicking. Yeah. Sorry, just thank you, Bad Luck Vibes. I'm just waiting for the person that's just messaged me. Oh, not yet. No, not yet. So we won't have any doxing in here, okay? Because I'll just put the live on private. Yeah, thank you, Paula. So the other information I have for you, okay, the other information I have for you is, how do I, so do you remember I said to you there was an American who is looking into, thank you, Debs, thank you, Hayley, he was looking into the Henrietta one. No. The Tranpar, that's the one. Yeah. We've made contact. Thank you, Louise. We've made contact. And can I say that he is absolutely appalled. Can someone put it in the comments? Because I don't want to say it. Because if anyone's watching from the outside, do you get me? Evening. No, Batty and Sam, it means to put the live on private means that only people that follow me will be able to get in. Thank you, Murph. Thank you. That's the one, Amanda. Yes. Yes, Kaylee, that's the one. That's the one. Hey, Mama Reboots. Hi. Yes, Moth. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you, The Forgotten. So, yeah, that one. They made contact with me last night and not impressed. Absolutely not impressed at all. I'm not going to say what he said because it's not for me to say. However, the moderators are working very hard. Yes, I am going to contact him, Sophie. Do you know, all you're doing is showing how desperate you are. You are absolutely desperate for me to go away, aren't you? Or to take my voice away? Is that how we're going to say it? Because that's what you say. So you want to shut down my voice, do you? Not going to happen. Yeah, turn the comments off for a bit and then they can't get in. No problem, no problem, no problem. If one of the mods can turn the comments off. Thank you. Right? Now be quiet. Right? Your desperation... They're back on. Thank you. Your desperation is... Oh my God. Right, your desperation is showing. Okay. Your inability to let things play out is showing. And the fact that you are trying so incredibly hard to stop me speaking is absolutely doing nothing for you. Because everything that I'm doing that is going to affect you at some point, I'm doing off the app. Do you understand? I'm not doing it on here. The only thing I'm doing on here is telling people what I'm doing off the app. Right? So these lives, these are after the fact lives. These lives are me saying to you, this is what I've done today. So it's already done. Do you understand? I'm not talking about what I'm going to do because that would just be silly. Why would I tell you in advance what I'm going to do? Right? No, that's not how it works. I come on and I tell you what I've already done. Do you understand? There's a little difference there. So trying to get me to trying to get this whole voice thing switched off isn't going to work because what I'm doing I will continue to do. Do you understand? So yeah, that's bizarre to me. Also, don't you have bigger things to worry about? Because I suggest you do. Much bigger things to worry about. Bigger things that should concern you a lot more than little old me holding alive. Honestly. And I say that seriously, okay? There are things that are running in the background now that I shouldn't even be a thought in your head. You shouldn't be giving me or any of the other awareness communities any thought at all. We are not the target. We are a waste of your energy at this point. Do you understand? Because right now you need to be concentrating on what you're going to be doing moving forward. Yeah? Because we're not in trouble. We haven't done anything wrong. Potentially and allegedly, you have. So rather than focus on the person who is talking on a live stream, yeah, and is saying things that you don't want people to hear, okay, why don't you focus on trying to sort out the alleged mess that you, pair of you, have caused yourselves? Okay, you potentially, allegedly, possibly have tried to fleece the system, right? And that angers me on so many levels. And I'm not the one to go, oh, well. When you start damaging, and I'm talking generally here, when people start damaging other people's communities, people get quite worked up, okay? And some people can demonstrate that in ways that aren't particularly healthy, or demonstrate it in ways that aren't particularly helpful, right? Because they get angry, they get overtaken by emotion. I don't do that. I channel my frustrations into what is the appropriate place for me to place this information. What is the right agency for me to contact to let them know what I think is happening or what I see? Right? I go into research mode. Okay? So you might think that you're simply telling people that you're, I don't know, let's think of something. I'm trying to think of something without causing any issues. You might say to somebody, God, can I not have my mum here for Christmas? Thank you, Exposed. And I will go away and I will find out whether you can have your mum there for Christmas. Do you understand? It's something that small. And not just me, the whole awareness community will go, can they have them there for Christmas? And what do we find out? Well, you know the answer. You already know the answer. That's why you hid your mum for the first, 4 days? And this is what we don't understand. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Exposed. This is what we don't understand. All right? Me, I don't understand it. You are worried about me. Theoretically, I can't do anything to you. What are you worried about me for? Why? Because I've got a big mouth. Because I've got a big mouth. Yeah? And I'll sit and say exactly what I'm thinking. Why are you worried about me? You really shouldn't be worried about me. I am the least of your problems right now. The very least. Okay? Because we may have got the ball rolling. Thank you, Jane. We may have got the ball rolling, right? And we may have highlighted a few things that perhaps other people hadn't seen. Okay? And we may well be tugging away at your support from your own audience, right? But in the grand scheme of things, you don't need to worry about us. So you are directing your anger in completely the wrong place, which just makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Do you know why it makes me laugh? Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Signal. It makes me laugh because the angrier you get, thank you, Mazalove, the more, thank you, Harlot, the more I know I'm doing the right thing. Do you understand? See, when people feel backed into a corner, thank you, Gillian, thank you, Lauren, thank you, Katrina. When people feel backed into a corner, do you know what they do? They use offence as a defence, right? Which is exactly what you're doing. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Turkey family. Thank you, Bad Liza. Right? They use offence as a defence. So the angrier you get, and the more you sit there and tell me like it is, Yeah, say it like it is, and that you're just like me. You're not. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Vic. You're not like me at all, by the way. Not the slightest. The more you do that, the more you let me know that the panic is real. But here's what I need you to understand, right? The second you applied for that accommodation and allegedly, falsely got that accommodation, right, was the time that you got it wrong. That was the time you screwed up. I didn't do that to you. No one else has done that to you. Banbird, Emma, all of the awareness creators, none of us have done that to you. You have. Right? Thank you, Kirsty. You've done it. Which is why it'll be you that faces the very real consequences of your actions. And I'm sorry to say, but the consequences of your actions are going to follow you for a long, long time. And I hope for you that your consequences help you change the way you do things. Because do you know what? Rubbish always floats to the top. And it always gets found out. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Alice. Always. Okay? So, the other thing I've done today, which you're not going to like, I found your MP. And do you know how I found your MP? Because somebody in the awareness community is friends with your MP. So I've contacted the MP, which covers your particular area, right? To let them know everything you've done since you moved to that area. And also a little bit before. So my friend, who is part of the awareness community, knows that I've sent an email and will now contact their friend, thank you, Mr. Ligaff, their friend, the MP, to point out that this is quite an urgent matter. Told you. We're not a bunch of sad old women, yeah, sat behind a screen with nothing better to do. Okay? So, all of this now, these consequences, are on you. They're consequences of your actions, not mine. Remember that. So when you're sitting there saying, and they're trying to take my cat from me, and they're trying to make me homeless, consequences to your actions, not mine. Could you put the, thank you, could you put the comments back on, please? Thank you. Oh, hi, you rants. I didn't see you there. Sorry, lovely. No. Don't apologise for being late. Don't apologise. Hi. Evening. Oh, thank you for the message. Thank you. Thank you for all the, you know. Yeah, of course you can, Cubster. Absolutely, Merv. Yes. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. Hi, Floody. Evening, Maggie. No, the 9th, Turvy family. Thank you, Marcus. Hi, Global. You all right, lovely? Hey, Nikki. Hi, B. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah, I'm all right, Alex, actually. Thank you, Rufus. I can't say what's going to happen and when, because how do I detach myself when I need to? Do you know what? I go and have cuddles with the dog. I go and visit my mum, and I'm currently crocheting a baby blanket for my new grandchild. So that's how I detach. But it also helps that because I'm becoming really good at switching my emotions off, because when I do these emails and make contact with people, I'm very, very fact-based and not emotional. I used to be emotional and now I'm just fact-based. And this is going to sound really big-headed, but I'm so 110% convinced that I am absolutely right that I don't sit there second-guessing myself, which helps. Hang on. So that's like a caseworker. Yeah. Oh, bless you. No, I'm all good. I'm all good. And I've got such a good network of people around me. Honestly, I've got the best friends, the absolute best friends on here, who do exactly that. Tell me, right, enough. Stop it. Go to bed or go and do something else. They keep me completely grounded. They're brilliant. What was I saying about the private detective? The private detective. So I can't tell you why, but there is an outstanding issue for which we don't have any information. And it would be very helpful to have that information. So thank you, darling. That's something I'm going to be looking into, because can't really say much more, can I? Ah, you sweet. You all right, darling? Thank you, Alex. No, it's to do with. Oh God, I don't know what to say. Hang on. It's to do with. I love that you're Switzerland, Bad Liza. Honestly, I love that you're Switzerland, because it gets people thinking, and that's really good. And as much as I can sit here and tell you everything that Elphaba's done and all the rest of it, you're only going to come to your own conclusion when you've done your own research. Do you know what I mean? You can't. It's all right for me to say, and they've done this, they've done that, and they've done the other. But if somebody can say, well, ask yourself this question and ask yourself that, that's great, because it gets people thinking, and I love that. So Maria is still there, I think. The cat. Thank you, Drama Talk. Thank you, Anne. The cat. So the cat is supposed to go to the vets on the 9th, which is Thursday, right? So that's what, a day and a half away. I didn't think they'd be anywhere else. Why would they be? My feeling is, and I could be completely wrong, is that Maria is going to be there until the cat goes to the vet. Thank you, Mama Yoda. I could be wrong. Sorry, I missed that gift. Hang on. I saw that. Hi, Sam. Thank you, Aussie Nemesis. Hang on. Oh, that was ridiculous. I was actually quite take what we know as fact, Maria has been there since the 18th at the earliest, right? Do I think it was before then? Absolutely. But we know that they were there for the veterinary appointment and that they're still there now. Yes, I feel very bad for the cat. Oh yeah. I think they were there before that. But that's because I know when Maria's birthday is, which I'm not going to share because that's, but I think they were there before that. Evening, Lou. So yeah, oh, hang on. Yeah, it's more so to do with the housing. Which do they go? Not sure they'd help. Hi, Harley. I'm good, thank you, darling. I can tell you Elphaba's birthday actually because it's public information because they've told everybody. It's on the 11th of the 2nd. Thank you, Abigail. I know, Nemesis, Aussie Nemesis, I know, I'm concerned about that as well. But once we've confirmed that the cat has been to the vets, we will let the RSPCA know. So, hang on a minute. I'm so sorry, Tia. Oh, happy birthday to your son, Paula. I know. They haven't been on a night out together, I don't think. Maria what? Maria told you off for promoting. Oh, really, Denise? No. Hi, Julie. Hi, Miss Smith. You all right? The number of minors in the live is very... I'll tell you what I have noticed, right? And this is God's honest truth. I have noticed that since a certain mod hasn't been there, there are more minors in the lives. Right? Hand on heart. Because I was going through them and looking. And I could, because Maria told me that she regularly went through the list to block off minors, right? And obviously everyone's skeptical. Hi, Linda. Everyone's skeptical, and it, but actually I've been in that live, and there are more minors in there now than there were before. It's all right, Linda. Video about the new game. Oh, what new game? Oh, God, really? What new game? Charlie, we're not having anything like that in here, right? Sorry, but everything that's been said, everything that's been done, right? Maria had her reasons, okay? You don't know what they are, and I'm not going to tell you, okay? But what we're not going to do is we're not going to sit here and slate anybody else, right? Because do you know what we're going to do? We're going to celebrate the fact that somebody has realised that they cannot help Elphaba, okay? And has stepped away. And that's what we're going to do. What we're not going to do is attack them for it. Okay? Which is why you've just been muted. Sorry. And you're lucky I didn't block you. Thank you, Caroline. Honestly, this is, do you know what? As much as this is awareness, right? I want the people who support Elphaba to see us and know that they can come in here, right, and not be dragged. Because what is the point of raising awareness, yeah, and having the people in Elphaba's lives, the people modding for Elphaba, yeah, what's the point of raising all this awareness if they don't feel safe enough to come in here? I did not know that, no. I didn't know that. I'll look into that. See, my lives are set. It's in the settings, so I don't even have to think about it when I come on now. Thank you, Barbara love. It's always 18 plus, always. So I don't think about it now, you know, and I should do. Exactly, Nini. It is bad, isn't it? Do we think Elphaba's doing that? I'm good, Barbara love, apart from the trolling, but means I'm doing something right. I don't know, wait a sec. Thank you, Midnight, darling. That needs looking into. Right, okay. Yeah, so what I was saying was, I am. The thing is, the harder they come for me, that's the other thing, right? Oh, I know. That's the other thing. And this does make me smile, right? When all of this comes out eventually, and I'm speaking to whoever's doing the AI, right? When all this comes out eventually, and it will come out, right? And all the things that we know that we can't tell you, and all the stuff that we found out since, and all the things that come out as a result of any investigation, right? Who is going to look more stupid? Me or you? Who's going to look like an idiot? Me or you? Because I can give you a clue. It won't be me. So you're doing all of this, right? And trying to make fun of me and all the rest of the things that you're doing, right? Trying to get me to say things by using AI, yeah? And in the end, you're going to look stupid. Because you are defending somebody who's done several very indefensible things, okay? And that's going to be your digital footprint. Because if you think we haven't downloaded those images and put them somewhere safe, thank you, Danny, then, okay? So, who's going to look the silliest out of us both? So even when this is all proven and you sit there with egg on your face, yeah, looking like an absolute idiot that you are, clearly, right? Your digital footprint is still going to be there. And we're still going to be able to follow you around digitally. And that information will still be with us in the name of evidence in a file. Okay? So, whilst you're enjoying yourself, making all these AIs of me and stuff, just remember, okay, the end game. Because there will be losers, and they won't be me. There is a lovely account called, I do believe they've named themselves after, which is really another, that's bizarre. Why would you want Elphaba associated with a nasty troll account? Do you think you're doing them a favour? Wow. that blows my mind, that does. So you've called yourself Elphaba Orion Doherty, yeah? You've put a picture as your profile with Elphaba with green paint on. So to all intents and purposes, it looks like Elphaba is making AI videos about me. How is that helping Elphaba? Seriously, have you thought about that? Have you thought, how is that helping Elphaba? That you've attached their name to a troll account. So what would happen if I then said, I went off on a rant and said to Elphaba, you need to stop doing, right? Only it's not, is it? It's you. You are not too bright, are you? Eh? You are not too bright. So yeah, there is a troll account called Elphaba Elphaba Orion Doherty, right? It's got a profile picture of Elphaba with green paint stuff, and they've taken to doing AIs of me. So they're taking, recording my lives now, and then in about half an hour, you'll probably see an AI of me saying I don't know what, because I don't watch them. Yeah. Because they haven't got anything else to do. And they actually think it affects me. Oh, possibly. Possibly. It's got the number 4 at the end of it. Thank you. Hey, you, Phoenix. You all right? No, I know. It's not even close. It's almost like somebody with, I don't know, GCSE level IT skills. Hi, Shaz. Has picked up the ball and run with it. It's not even good. I know. Obsessed. That's a very, yeah. That's a word you like to bandy around, isn't it? Oh, it's. I've seen them. I'm just not impressed with them at all. It is, yeah. Yes, Karen. Of course you can ask a question. Yeah, of course it is. Oh, I am. Very. Yes, Karen. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Karen. Sorry, just waiting for the question. Do you think they are a fan of AI? That's for sure. That is for sure. Hang on. No, don't worry, Emma love. You weren't watching Shirley Valentine, were you, by any chance? Did she get you watching Shirley Valentine? Flipping brilliant film. Oh, hang on. Oh, I thought you were. Yeah. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant film. It was a massive hit back in the day. It's a fantastic film, Chips and Egg, yeah. No, it is a brilliant film. Oh, I'm glad you've watched it, though. Talking to the wall. It's honestly, it's such a good film. You need to watch, if you like that genre of film, Educating Rita. That's another really, really good film. Oh, Daniel, it's disappearing. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Karen's question. Yeah. Had you never seen it? I don't suppose you would you? But yeah, Educating Rita. Brilliant. Oh, who was was getting violations. The eggplant diet, yeah. I know. Thank you, Ali. Pauline Collins, wow. Yeah. I didn't see your question. No, I'm still waiting. You might want to message a mod and they'll put it in TikTok speak and then pin it for me. Do you reckon? Oh dear. It would just be a lot of WhatsApp messages, me emailing and Channing Tatum saying, have you thought of this? You need to calm down. Don't do that. That would be the film. Quite literally. No, I didn't. Sorry, bear with. Hang on. Seriously? I've seen it now. Ha ha! Oh, fantastic. Hang on a minute. Letter to Brezhnev, yeah, flipping heck. Sorry. I'm just waiting for... How young people can gift. Oh, right, okay. So, we can set our lives to over 18, right? And I've had it in here. If the person who's opening an account on TikTok is under 18, there are ways around it. And one of the ways around it is to get somebody to verify, somebody who's over 18 to verify the account for you. So when you put in that you are, you put your date of birth, so say you're 14, but you put your date of birth as being 18, and then, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but it does happen, parents, older siblings, you know, the older friend of your brother, whatever, will verify that account for you. And at that point, TikTok believe you're 18. So it doesn't matter what your profile picture is. It doesn't matter how you talk. It doesn't matter. As far as TikTok are concerned, you are over 18. So when Elphaba says, it doesn't matter if I set my lives to over 18, that young people will still come in, minors will still come in. She's right, except that she doesn't set her lives to over 18, which just makes it worse. And despite being told that there are minors in the chat, quite often either the mods are missing them. Elphaba rarely kicks anyone unless they're being really nasty. So today there was a minor in there who was gifting. What happened? See, me, I have too much dignity to want to take money from somebody under 18. That would be like me asking my children when they were younger if they would give me money. It does not sit right with me at all. But we have had it in here. I will tell you now. My second cousin came in here, right? And I didn't realise it was her, and it happened 2 or 3 times. And once we realised who it was, they were blocked. And I got in touch with my cousin to say, So it's very... Where they get them? Right, so you can... You've seen on here, haven't you, that you can top up. You can get... I saw that, Gemma. But do you know what, Gemma? Do you know what made me laugh about that was? That was a genuine comment. Why would you be concerned about somebody saying it's snowing outside? Because if somebody said that in my life, the first thing I'd do is think of actual snow. So it makes me wonder and question why you would want snow comments yeeted out your live. See, you give yourself away all the time. No worries. Yeah, it does happen. We had exactly. We had this. The gift cards. That's it. Thank you. That was what I was going to do. Yeah, of course you can, Karen. It's actually snowing, Annie. But if you heard it's snowing outside, isn't that what you would naturally assume? Just makes you wonder, doesn't it? These people are so strange. Oh, the snoring. Yeah. I heard the snoring. Blame the cat. Thank you, Pickles. Exactly, Annie. Exactly. But more importantly, what's Elphaba told the mods? Because one of the mods that was there today, allegedly, because they looked like an adult. So what? Hi, Squeaky. Thank you, love. What has Elphaba told the mods? Because if I was a mod, I'd be going, you want me to block anyone asking if it's snowing? Okay. Do you know what I mean? It's just bizarre. Thank you, Sharon, love. Is there any way we can stop interesting? Sometimes we can. But very often we can't. So we can let the mods know. But as you can imagine, they don't really like us much. We can report the account to TikTok, which is hit and miss at best. Then sometimes if they're not on a private account, thank you, Lego. If they're not on a private account, we can go through their following and followers list and see if there's kind of a connection there. Might be. It's really hit and miss. Honestly, it is up to this platform. Thank you, Ems, love. That's all right, darling. I know, Annie. I know. Tell me about it. Night, Lorraine, love. Yeah, I'll give you an update in a minute, Caroline. Exactly. So yeah, we do our best. But honestly, it's up to this platform to police that, and they don't. So for a quick recap, hey Jet, the emails I've sent off today. So I've sent off and phoned the fraud department at Enfield Housing. I have contacted DWP again regarding undeclared earnings, let's say, because somebody worked out, based on the reviews from Cameo, how much money they'd earned since October. I think we worked it out. Thank you, Mr. Ligaff. I have contacted the housing association that Maria is under to let them know how long Maria has been away from the property. Oh yeah, I am that person. I have also composed an email and will be sending it off to the MP of Enfield, who is friends with one of the awareness community. So I know it won't get ignored. Thank you. I've also made contact with now a wonderful trans activist over the pond who is very active in, well, they were very Lily Tino. They worked quite hard on that. They've been introduced to Elphaba as in, this is what we're dealing with, and they're not impressed at all. Yeah, no, I know. Well, this person in America is is a trans elder. Good evening, Elaine, and is just absolutely lovely. Hi, Highland girls. So, oh, are you all coming in? Did you all enjoy your film? One of the best films going, honestly. I'm so glad she got you to watch that. It's a fantastic film. Thank you for coming in. Bless your hearts. Thank you. You're right. Hi, Evil Army. It's brilliant, isn't it? Thank you, Tink, for the repost, love. So yeah. They watched oh God. What hi, Amy's Fish. You alright? They watched oh my days. Shirley Valentine. Brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant, with a wonderful and sadly no longer with us Pauline Collins. In fact, the guy that played the Greek waiter, was it him? No, it wasn't him, actually. Forget that. No worries. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. I know. She was like 90. Absolutely unreal. Chips and egg. Tom Conti, that was him. Yeah. Chips and egg. Do you know, I'd love to know how many housewives watched that film and left. Hi, Evil Asda, you alright, lovely? Chips and eggs tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, hey, without gossiping, does anyone know how EQ's date went? Thank you, Shaz. Was EQ's date okay? Was he nice to her? I didn't want to ask. Oh, did it? Oh, good. I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to be nosy. Do you know what I mean? Because she looked amazing, and I thought, I hope she's not got dressed up for some idiot. Fantastic. He said she's... Oh, they've had 2. Oh, do you know what? I have got everything crossed. I do not understand how she has not been caught yet, and I really, really hope he is the one. I am very happy for EQ. She deserves to be happy. She really does. And he listen, I know he's not on social media, but if anyone knows who he is, just tell him, you better treat her right. I'm just saying. Don't make me come over there. As long as she's happy. Exactly. But as long as she's happy. Thank you, Evil Racing. Thank you. Thank you, Betty. The evil misfits will get him, I tell you. We'll hire a bus. We will hire a bus. Yes. Better. Oh, bless you, Tink. Thank you. No, we will hire a bus. No, I mean it. Thank you. Thank you, Evil Racing. What changed? Do you know what? What changed, Sarah, was probably EQ and I changed, actually. I decided that I was holding on to a lot of anger towards EQ, which was really silly, and it was bringing me down, right? And also, EQ changed. EQ calmed down, and I don't know, started to become herself, if that makes sense. I always felt like she had armour on before, and I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but attacked first. Not first, but attacked. When she felt attacked, she launched. And so I messaged her one day and just said, do you know what? I'm letting it go. I'm letting the past go. And, you know, I wish nothing but for the best for you. And then I started going in the lives and started kind of seeing the change in her. And honestly, she's been absolutely lovely, and she's been really, really supportive. And I trust her in terms of if I ever told a lie, she'd call me out on it. So I've even sent her evidence and said, you know, if anybody asks you, I'm getting teary, ignore me. If anybody asks you, you can say you've seen the evidence. And she's just been really supportive. God, I thought that was EQ for a second. Don't do that. If you'd asked me 18 months ago whether I'd be going into EQ's lives and feeling comfortable, I'd have gone, don't be silly. Evening. But she has been really supportive, and she's not just supportive for the sake of it. That's the thing. She hasn't, because we've got a history, she hasn't just, yeah, of course you can. She hasn't just, it's not wishy-washy. Does that make sense? It's proper. Oh yeah, I've got her back. Yeah. Do I agree with stuff she says? No, not all the time. Do I still think she says stuff that she shouldn't? Absolutely. Yeah, both leveled up. Yeah, she doesn't hold a grudge. No. And she does speak her mind. And even throughout all the time that I didn't like her, she is always honest. Always. She's never lied. Not once. Which is why I knew if I sent her evidence, and you know, she would say if she hadn't seen it. When EQ tried to help him. Do you know what? I think that's a question for EQ, Karen. I really don't want to say, because EQ and I were kind of at odds. When, EQ Army, would you like to answer, Karen? Because, do you know what I mean? I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Oh dear, nope. Thank you, Kirsty. Everyone's going, no, you're all right. Karen, oh bless your heart. There's no helping some people. There's just no helping some people. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I bet she's gone to bed, hasn't she? She's not even here, is she? Oh, do you know? Oh, bless you. Yeah, I've answered it. You just there's no helping some people, is there? It's the best answer I can give. Oh, thank you, Joe. Oh God, wicked! That was so funny. Don't get me started. Oh, Kirsty, absolutely. She'll tell you. Did it think? Oh God. Oh yeah. I followed you back. If you want any information, do let me know. Oh, the heels. Oh, good grief. Yeah, don't get me started. It was one of those kind of iconic moments that will live on in TikTok history. But yeah, saw EQ trying to. Oh dear. I'm saying nothing. I'm not going past that. That's a pass for me. Let's pretend we answered it and move on. Oh dear. I know, Jess. Do you know, honestly, the acting was it was superb. Oh, Mr. Gaff, you need to Google or delve into TikTok. It was... No, Karen, not at all. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Elphaba did. Promise you, I'm not laughing at you, love. Not at all. The boots era. EQ will tell you, yes. EQ will tell you. Yeah, right, lovely. Oh, good grief, let's not... Oh, I know. Stop it. Oh, God. Sorry. This is not me laughing at you, Karen. I'm laughing at the comments. Oh, they were amusing. It was amusing. I mean, I did laugh. I mean, I was taking the mick, but I did laugh. Oh, dear me. Oh, I did laugh. So, yeah, in answer to your question, we both grew up, I think, is probably... Oh, I know. Hey, listen, the jumpsuit is still, it's still there. Are you, Karen? Oh, don't be a silent watcher, lovely. She's lovely. Honestly, she is. She's got a very tough exterior, but I honestly think she's got a heart of gold. She's not what everybody makes her out to be. She's capable and is really, really kind, actually, and has been, she had absolutely no need. There was no reason for her to have my back at all. Thank you, Hazel. She owed me nothing, yet she's had my back. And you know what? That's amazing. And it's also got the added benefit of really annoying Elphaba, I would imagine, because she's... Thank you, Lindsay. She doesn't... Oh, we love EQ Army. Absolutely love EQ's Army. 100%. And we will always support them. Always support them. She is honest. She is lovely. She is. And I can say that as somebody who didn't think she was, okay? But she really is. Like I said, she didn't have to have my back at all. She didn't have to give me her phone number. She didn't have to accept me sending her random bits of screenshots and stuff like that. But she has. And she's also said, if anyone doesn't believe you, send them over to me, I'll tell them. And she doesn't have to do that. She doesn't have to do any of that. She is genuine, yeah. And I would never have said that. If you'd seen me 2 years ago, I had a very different opinion. But don't annoy her. Hi, only me. Don't annoy her. Okay? No, don't. Don't go in and say something really daft. She's quite unforgiving. I did used to pop in on her, yeah. She used to play them. She used to play my TikToks, bless her. Oh, never lie to her. Oh, never tell her a lie. And never, I know, and never pop in to tell her something's happening on another live. Massive no, don't do that. We don't do that. Not if we want to stay in the EQ's army. But she's lovely. She's lovely. And she stays out of all the drama now. She really does. Why what, sorry? She's just very she's got her boundaries. She's just got her boundaries. Yeah. Evening, Lil Marie. And that's good. Yeah, she don't like that. Oh, my days, Lee. Thank you. Thank you. EQ's lovely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She doesn't like it. And if she's told the story twice, she's told it enough. So if you missed it, it's tough. But like I said, she's got her boundaries and, you know, she sticks to them. You know exactly where you stand with her. So I've got no issue with her at all. At all. I've got a huge amount of respect for her, actually, now. Thank you, Lee. I told her that. Made her smile. Liar, I know, I am, yeah. Oh, dear, that made me howl. Not gonna lie, she did make me laugh. I got trolled for that. Thank you, Carla, darling. I got trolled for that. Did you know? Because apparently, you know, when she was doing you know, I got into trouble. No one would dare go in there. They all came in here, told me I was mocking. For God's sake. Yeah, Rufus, yeah. Oh, honest to God. Yeah, just don't ask, Sophie. Just don't. I know. Do you know what? Zoe, is it? It's just amazing. I never ever thought it was funny. Thank you so much. I never thought, because when you all first came in, I thought it was maybe a bit of a pee take, but actually, no. She's, good evening, Purple Dawn. She's a good woman. And do you know what? When she went in misreads, and I hadn't actually thought too much of this, she was saying about, thank you, Ony's Fish, thank you, Purple Dawn. She was saying about how, you know what? Oh, she is. She was saying about how the damage that, because I don't, this just sounds terrible. I don't know whether this is going to offend EQ or not now. I don't think of EQ as trans. Thank you, Shaz. I just don't. Thank you, Lee. I don't know whether that's being disrespectful or not. Sorry, EQ. So when she went in there and she was talking about how Elphaba's actions have an effect on the trans community, and I was sat there listening thinking, oh crap, yeah, thank you, CJ. I know. She is gorgeous. She really annoys me. But yeah, and I know, I completely forget. And I just thought, oh my God, yeah, because she is an elder of the community, isn't she? She's one of the elders. Yeah, do you know what, Rufus? I don't understand why people have such a problem with those three getting on. Thank you, CJ. I don't understand it at all. When it was all going off and those three were at war, it was awful on here. It was awful. And so when they buried the hatchet, what were people's issue? I don't understand. Was it me? Oh, bless you, darling. Thank you, Lee. So do I, Trinity. I just don't understand it. But you didn't like it when everyone was at war, so now they're not. And you still don't like it. Absolutely, Marcus. Of course it is, darling. Absolutely, darling. Oh, don't they, Becky? Yeah. Which is why I try to avoid the drama. I really, really do try to avoid the drama. I don't jump in people's boxes. When you saw me in Miss Red's box, that's rare. Thank you, Breezy. That's really rare. Thank you, Love and Live. Love and Live. Oh. it's really rare for me, but I will. I do stick to comments. I generally try to hold my opinion to myself. Thank you, Evil Bush. Can't think who you're named after. Thank you, darling. And I could sit there and say all sorts, but I just don't want to be involved. But one of the wonderful things about the way we do awareness is Hi, Beck. You're right, darling. Thank you, Purple Dawn. Thank you, Lou. One of the ways that we do awareness is that we actually do something with the information that we're given. We don't just talk about it on a live. Good night, Kazzy love. Yeah, I see you. Why did some go for me? Oh, it was, because the way they see me is they see me as obsessed, right? I'm just this obsessed woman with too much time on their hands who's attacking a young trans woman, right? Now I'll tell you how it actually is. I'm a woman who has disabilities, who's escaped DV herself, okay? And I take exception to somebody using mental health and DV as a reason to not work, to gain free accommodation and to take money out of the welfare pot, right? And somebody who is not above interacting with minors, takes money from minors, and does many other things that I can't bring to the app. That's why. So what that person saw, who thought they had the right to call me somebody who was ill, apparently I'm mentally ill. Thank you, Nix. I can promise you I'm not. And that was why I said shush, because I just thought, you know what, I have neither the time nor the crayons or the patience to explain to you how many ways in which you are wrong. And so when people came up, thank you, Lou, and tried to explain to her what the issue was, she just wasn't listening. Thank you, Luchka. Thank you, Fran. She just wasn't listening. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Lynn. And it was very frustrating because those are the sorts of people that enable Elphaba's behaviour. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Fran. So yeah, it was, thank you, Halloween Queen, love. It's very frustrating because those people have a lot to say and they haven't got the capacity to listen to what they're being told. And I kind of lost her when I told her to shush, which I really regret. But thank you, Shelley. It's when Aussie Nemesis was talking to her and she was being very calm and kind. Thank you, Mojo. Thank you, Sally. Not Elphaba, no, the Elphaba, the person who said, they always say, listen, I don't like her and I don't support her, but you're all just bullying them. So, yeah, you might not like them, but you're making excuses for them. All right, then. Thank you. Who else but Mum? Thank you. Yeah, but even when she was being spoken kindly to, she wasn't listening. Somebody, I can't even remember the name. It was like Eve or Cats or thank you, do you think? Thank you, UK TikTok. Thank you, Nick. Somebody like that. About childhood. I think some of it is learned behaviour. Thank you, Evil Crow. Thank you, Nix. Thank you, Mrs. Cruz. I think some of it is learned behaviour. And some of it is, I know, Zach, I know. And some of it is personality, if you want my honest opinion. So for those, very quick recap for those that have just come in, because I don't want to, bore everybody that's been here. I've been emailing and making phone calls today. I have spoken to the fraud department at Enfield Council, followed it up with an email. I will be doing the same for the previous council. You know where the house fire was? I'll be doing it to them as well, in case they are the ones that are currently paying for this new. Hi, Mr. Alex. This new accommodation. I have been in touch with, hi Mel, with the MP for Enfield. Thank you, Tess. Who, one of the awareness teams, don't be daft, it's absolutely fine, Karen, absolutely fine. One of the awareness team is friends with the MP who I've written to. So, yeah. Hi, Josie. So that email's gone. I'm also in touch with somebody who is across the pond who raises awareness on problematic, in inverted commas, trans people like Lily Tino, who has been introduced to Elphaba, and we have made contact. He's a big YouTuber, so we've made contact now, and hopefully we're going to, because he wants to do a TikTok, not a TikTok, a YouTube on Elphaba, and I have way too much information, so I'm going to be helping him with that. So it's all going on, and then we're back at it again tomorrow. Oh, and I've let the housing association that Maria is under know that they have been absent from their property for quite some time. RSPCA update is that they are still investigating. However, I will be contacting them tomorrow, or the wonderful person that's helping me will be contacting them to let them know. I think, thank you, Lulu. I think they're still in here. Correct, Mr. Alex. To let them know that possibly the cat is going to be having surgery on the 9th, and that property is not clean. Thank you, Shaz. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. Is it fair to go for Maria as well? I totally understand the question, by the way. Is it fair to go? Okay. Sophie, inbox me and I will tell you why, and then you'll understand. Good evening, Camilla, sorry. Have you? Thank you, Camilla. Thank you, Shaz. Yeah, inbox me and I'll tell you. Thank you, Evil Asda. I don't want to broadcast it because if I do, because I know that if I'm talking on a live, I'm talking to Elphaba. Because they like to watch my lives. He's got Elphaba's. It's Elphaba's cat. Thank you so much, Evil Asda. Honestly, can I also say that presents given, thank you, Camilla, don't go to me. I have to be very careful. Thank you. They get dispensed to people. Thank you, Caroline. To people who are lacking eating. Thank you so much for that. Eggs. Oh, I knew there was a word I was missing. Just in case, if you're new in here, I do this, but I don't benefit from it. A blinking Morse code, it would be easier. Seriously. The eggs come in and they go out. they don't stay here. Just saying. Thank you, Bridie. Honest to God, I wish I could just say thank you. I'm going on holiday now. Thank you, Floss. I know, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, AMC. Thank you, Julie. I just, do you know, because the last time I spoke about eggs, I was denied egg collecting for 7 days. God. Thank you, Mary. I know, Karen. I'm so sorry to confuse you, darling. Communicating Morse code, can you imagine? User. Oh, I think they're both as bad as each other. I think Maria can hold her own, and I think Elphaba is a 6 foot tall person with male biology. So yeah. Evening, Solo. Oh, bless you, Lulu. Sorry, I was just... I know, sir. I'm so sorry. It's... I do scramble the eggs, you're not kidding. Yeah, 6 foot tall toddler, yeah. But with the strength of a 6 foot tall, you know. Their Insta, they have 2 accounts. One is not accessible, and the other one we're working on. So yeah, the others we managed to get taken down quite quickly. Yes, Elphaba, you heard that right. That was us. Absolutely 100% us. Absolutely, Solo. Yes, they will. Yes. And that's the thing. Thank you, Riri. We don't hide what we do. Thank you, Mermaid. We don't hide what we do. I don't. It was a group effort. The blue tick's gone. Yep. Yep, we're working on it. Trust me. Do we think... apparently, Camilla, they went out shopping because they were going to the going to get food. So, well, yeah, because thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Tess. What they said was that they had been verified at that account. Yeah, and then said they couldn't access that account because they couldn't prove who they were. And yet, to be verified on an account, you have to prove who you are. Don't track. Which is why Maria is constantly saying, stop saying things on live. Stop saying things on live. Because Maria knows that they will trip themselves up every time they open their mouth. Proves they pay for the tick. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I mean. Thank you, Nini EQ. Thank you. It's crazy. Yes, Sophie, absolutely that. Maria is trying to... I wouldn't protect the child or protect the situation. Evening, just tiny. Protect the situation is more what I'm inclined to think. I couldn't possibly say what Maria's feelings are for Elphaba, but I do know that particular connection is quite lucrative, and I think that lucrative connection goes both ways. Correct, Nikki. Yeah, absolutely not. I would agree. Absolutely, Floss. 100%. You going to bed, sweet? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And do you know, I cannot wait. I know. I cannot wait for this all to come out. I can't wait. Because it's frustrating having to speak in code. It's frustrating to have to think what I can and can't say. And I so want to be able to tell you, oh, and you've no idea. They did this and they did that and they did the other. Do you think Maria the one who get on her? Of course you can, Karen. Maria's the one who helped him. I couldn't answer that. Elphaba isn't currently on Pip. They said in a live that they had it refused. Good evening, Sam. I do. I have the script and the spoilers. It's really, really annoying. But what I will tell you, okay, and I'm telling you this, hand on heart, the time of Elphaba is coming to an end. Hi, Vonnie. It is coming to an end, right? Because everything is being done correctly. Everything, thank you, Bev, is being sent to the right channels. Take care, Mr. Alex. Right? It's all being sent to the right channels. It's all being sent to the right agencies. And it's all coming together. There is so much more that's going on behind the scenes. Yes, so am I. That we can't tell you about, right? But there is so much more information that we have that we are using the correct way. So, and this is why Elphaba's lives are slim to none, because they know we're watching. And this is why Elphaba is a challenge for you, Elphaba, because either way I'm going to know. What's my name? Say my name. And that's one you can't win. Right? Say my name. Honestly, if you knew, I'll tell you why I've said that. Because Elphaba will talk about me without saying my name. Right? You don't want to say my name, do you? But if you say my name, that ties you to everything else you say about me, doesn't it? And you know that I'm not the pushover I was 2 years ago. And that I see every little detail. So you won't say my name at the moment, will you? There was a live, yeah, there was a live, and when Mod had pinned a comment that said that they missed Maria's lives. Thank you, Josie. And the name of the person that said it was Jojo. And they wouldn't say my name. But the panic, the sheer panic, thank you, Borderline, when you saw that name, made me feel all warm inside. And let me tell you something else, right? And this is my final, if you're on this app and you are fleecing your community, if you're lying to your community, if you're trying to get one over on the system, if you're pretending to be somebody you actually aren't, I'm going to be right behind you. And there's a couple of people that I've already got in my sights who you are going to be very surprised at. Right? Because of stuff I already know. So if you are damaging your community in any way, if you are conning your community in any way, I'm coming. And understand, you won't put me off, you won't scare me, and I won't stop. So if you're doing any of that, I suggest you quit now. Stop doing it. Because once this is over, my attention will focus on you. A break from what? Do you know who I think deserves a break? The neighbour with the baby. The other occupants of the property that they're in. The system that they're currently trying to take the pee out of. The person who should be in that accommodation because they are genuinely fleeing DV. The children who are gifting based on information they don't have but I do. The NHS that's constantly being phoned because they have a headache. Phoning the ambulance because they can't get home, or the police because they've missed the last train. Right? The endless calls to the emergency services that the police have to turn up to because there's a marker on the property. That's who deserves a break. Yeah? Every person that is in that property that is now in jeopardy because somebody thought it was okay to hand out the key code to everybody. That's who deserves a break. Harassment. It's not harassment. I'm not giving you any ridicule. I am telling you this is why I'm doing it. This is not harassment what I'm doing, okay? This is information for the people who have a vested interest in what is going on, right? What I do is I work behind the scenes and I do things legally and correctly. And I'm telling you now, hand on heart, nothing Elphaba has done has been legally or correct. If you don't believe me, please ask Luke the Judge, Miss Red, Evil Queen. They've all seen evidence. I'll be sending the Blaster some evidence as well. Right? I don't believe in harassing Elphaba. I believe in Elphaba taking accountability for their actions. I believe that nobody else should suffer because of Elphaba's actions. Have I appointed myself as some sort of guardian of TikTok? No, right? But what I have done is made a decision, and an absolute decision. Hi, Elphaba. Huh? Hi. You do yourself no favours, Elphaba, you really don't. Is it Elphaba or Elphaban? Which are we going by tonight? Right? If you're trying to appeal to my softer side, I'm afraid the catalogue of lies you've told has kind of made my softer side go pretty hard. Yeah? The amount of trouble that you are causing for people. No. The amount of rules, say rules, laws you're breaking. No. Okay? You shouldn't have, this is what I was trying to say to you earlier, Elphaba, right? What I'm doing now didn't start with me. It started with you. You were the one that made your decision to do what you've done. I'm the consequences. Right? So it all started with you. The only person you have to blame is you. Okay? And the fact that I'm doing something about it, that's on you. because you thought you could get away with everything that you're doing for as long as you wanted. But what you didn't seem to understand is you've triggered, and I'm just going to talk about me now, you've triggered me because you've used DV, you've used mental health, right? You've put people in danger, and your arrogance is absolutely wild to me. So you caused this, and you looking at me and considering me to be the problem is the absolutely wrong direction that you're looking in, right? You should be looking a lot closer to home. In fact, I suggest a mirror. I'm not the issue here. You are. Okay? So when you're looking for someone to blame, stop taking the easy route, because the easy route is it's all Jojo's fault. It's not though, is it? Because I would have nothing to do if you hadn't done what you'd done. So, it's up to you, Elphaba. And on that note, I shall leave you. And massive thank you to the EQ army that came in. Love you all. Thank you as ever to the Misfits. You are all wonderful. Thank you, Martina. Everybody, please take care. Thank you, Fanny. Thank you, Julie, love. We will, I will update you again tomorrow. I'm sure I'll have an update. Thank you, Marcus, love. Please, everybody, take care. Please, everybody, sleep well. Don't forget to take your meds, set your alarms and all the rest of it. And I will see you all tomorrow. And EQ, if you're listening, educating Rita. Okay?